Philly Jams 95.3, Indie 101.5, and Mixed Talk Media. And I'm available anywhere that you listen to podcasts, okay, and your radio shows. So get on it, okay? Let's do this. I love to connect with you and promote what you got going on. Let's get it. If you or someone you know would like to be a guest on the Blueprint Live, visit thebpmediaco.com today. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to another week of the Blueprint Live with your girl, MzMetchi. Brought to you by Philly 101.5 and Indie 95.3 and Fluent Radio. Shout out to our partners, Be Your Own Kind and Ms. Z with the Tea, honey. And thank you to our amazing sponsors, Tax Strategy, Black Dollar Days, Fiya Infusions, and last but not least, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Okay, tune in every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time and at 9 p.m. Eastern Time in Philly. All right, y'all, it's showtime. Let's get it.
What it do? Your favorite cousin Young Jock checking in, and right now you're tuned into the Blueprint Live with my favorite MzMetchi. All right, hey man, you know what it is. Keep doing what you're doing and keep it right here. Chill.
Yo, what's happening in? What's happening in? Oh, it's your boy $2 Fabo, Bankhead Fabo. Oh, hey man, check this out. I want y'all to tune in right now to the Blueprint Live with MzMetchi, and I want you to tune in every Thursday at 6:30 Central Time. Ah! Oh, Fabo!
Hey, y'all. Welcome back. Now, I don't know what the heck is going on, but I have some music. And it is not trying to play it. So we'll have to come back with that next week. Welcome back to another week of the Blueprint Live. It's your girl, MzMetchi. Happy Thursday. I hope wherever you are, you all are having an amazing kickoff to your week. I'm happy to be back with you on this Thursday. And baby, we got a lot. We got a lot of things that we have to talk about here. So I'm super excited. Hold on. I think I may have identified the issue. Because I feel like we need some fun times, and it's not going for me. I don't understand. It's crazy.
This is street music.
This is what I want to play for you. I don't know about y'all, but at this point in the year, I need a vacation. Shout out to those people. Let's go to the highlights.
No need to leave. I'll give everything. I'm trying to be a good girl, trying to do the right thing. The track off my neck.
This is the highlight by Sochi, y'all. Get it. I had to rock out real quick. Shout out to Zochi. That is, if you all want to know what's on my playlist, okay? That's what's on MzMetchi's playlist. That is what is on the Blueprint Lives playlist. Shout out to Zochi. She did her thing. That is The Island, and it is streaming everywhere that you listen to your favorite music. So you all make sure that you go add that to your list. I don't know about you, but it made me feel like a vacation was needed. I felt like I was supposed to be swaying my hips, double fisting a drink, the same way that I am tonight. I have a cocktail and a shot because it's been one of those types of weeks. Thank you. I want to thank everyone that's tuning in with me on our Facebook and YouTube channel tonight. Thank you so much. If you are a new subscriber on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm going to subscribe back to you. I definitely try to return the favor. And if you haven't already, make sure that you're following the Blueprint Media Company and MzMetchi on Facebook and all platforms. That's MzMetchi, and then at the BP Media Co. Okay. I want to connect with more businesses this year because look, I'm going to jump into it for tonight's Hate It and Love It, but you all know that with the Blueprint Live every week, I'm usually putting out a call to action on behalf of my guests or different people, but I'm loving the fact that these last few weeks, it's been very intimate. It's been very us, just myself, you all. And I'm putting out a call to action for the Blueprint Media Company and some things that I'm doing related to the MzMetchi brand. So I would love if you all could tune in with me, of course, for all segments, but definitely for tonight's Hate It and Love It. I love to loop any businesses in, especially my business women. I'm speaking to you all. This is a targeted ad tonight. I need you all for some things that are coming up, and we got to get into it. If you're interested in advertising with me, make sure that you visit the bpmediaco.com or MzMetchi.com. You're going to find that information on either one of those websites. Okay. I'm here for you all. You know, I'm recognizing now with the times that we're in is so important of sticking together. So I am putting myself out there as a resource. I want to support your business. Okay. Now there are some things that I will need from you too, because I am looking for sponsors. If you all want to be a part of helping me with the mission that I'm doing here at the Blueprint Media Company, I'm definitely looking for more people. Speaking of which, I am thankful for my amazing sponsors. Shout out to Live Long Health, Pretty Curvy Savage, Paris Ice Bar, and Fiya Infusions. Okay, these businesses have partnered with me, and they make it possible for every week for me to bring you all the current news, bring you all the latest events and things that are actually happening around you, and allowing us to have some real authentic conversation about different things that are happening around us. So thank you so much to my amazing sponsors. I appreciate you all dearly. And I look forward to all of the things that we're going to continue to do in 2025 and beyond. So thank y'all so much. And of course, where would I be without my amazing radio partners? Okay. Shout out to Fluent Radio, Philly Jams 95.3 and Indy 101.5. Now, every night on Thursdays, I'm here on Facebook as well as YouTube, but you can catch this show on those 3 radio platforms on every Sunday at 3:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, for all my Central folks, make sure that you go. You can catch it online. You can catch it on FM. I'm very, very thankful for my radio partners. They help me out with my mission as well. So thank you all so much. Tonight's topic. Are y'all ready? I want to know. I'm getting in y'all business tonight, just a little bit, but y'all gonna be able to get in mine too, just a little bit. We're gonna talk about the worst and best Valentine's Day stories, okay? And I'll tell you all, next week I'm not gonna be on, okay? I'm not gonna be on because next week I'm gonna be supporting Dr. Kiki. So shout out to Sky Rose Rejuvenation Medical Spa. Okay, she is hosting a Valentine's Day event. I'm excited to go. This is one of my sisters with the Black Women Professionals League. So I am so thankful to go. I believe it's going to be a really good time. And we'll be able to fellowship and really just have that girl time. You know, look, love is good with your significant others, but it's nothing like getting together with your friends for a good kiki. Okay, but for tonight's topic, we're going to talk about what was your worst and your best Valentine's Day. Because I feel like I'm not going to be able to see you all or talk to y'all next week because I'll be at the event. So I want to know, what was your best and worst one? That's what we're talking about tonight. Okay, tonight. Now, another thing, I'm going to put up this call to action first before we even hop into tonight's segment. Because I'm giving y'all some time to come on in. I know folks getting off work, baby. We done had an ice storm. It's been a lot of chaos and calamities. A lot. But we're getting through it. I'm proud of us. Look at it. We made it all through January with all of the craziness that kicked off at the end of the month. We made it. I'm proud of us. I am so proud of us. Okay. But drop your businesses in the comments. Again, I told you all, I'm looking to genuinely connect with other businesses. I've got these ideas, right? I've got these ideas. I have these resources. I have these people that are wanting to come together and do some business. So please drop your business in the comments. Please. I'm going to tell y'all this. Wait a minute. I have a hate it and love it that I'm going to intro it before we take a really quick break. So I see y'all coming in. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. My hate it that I'm going to kick it off with is, as business owners always complain about the cost of things, but they rarely take advantage of the opportunities that are free for them to make some money. We're going to hop into that in tonight's Hate It and Love It right after this break.
Be sure to shop Pretty Curvy Savage, where style meets comfort, and you can be bold and be fierce. This plus-size clothing line is everything that you need in your closet, ladies. So be sure to visit prettycurvysavage.com and use promo code MzMetchi10 for your special discount. Okay, bye.
Are you in need of a mobile bartender for your next event? Contact Paris Ice Bar today. From crafted cocktails, tapas and hookah, Paris Ice Bar has you covered. Visit ibringhappyhour.com or call 407-707-8202.
Hey, are you struggling with weight loss? Try everything and the scale hasn't moved for you? Well, I think it's time for you to call our good friends over at Live Long Health. They have everything that you need to help with weight loss management, and they also offer a plethora of other services. So make sure that you go ahead and head to livelonghealth.net, okay? Or call 708-998-5542, okay? And guess what? The best thing is you can treat yourself now and pay later. They accept several different payment types, and baby, it's time for you to go ahead and make that move to get healthy. So choose to live long with Live Long Health. All right, y'all, it's time for Hate It and Love It. Let's get into it.
We're jumping in with the bad, and then we're going to go to the best, okay? Welcome back to the Blueprint Live. It's your girl, MzMetchi, and it is now time for tonight's Hate It and Love It. What you talking about over here, Auntie? Say, hey, cuz good to see you. Oh, hey, I don't know who else joined. I see somebody. Hey, Lynn, how you doing? How you doing? Okay, so look, this was my hated it that I started off with. First off, if you all are joining me tonight, drop those businesses in the comments, please. I want to connect with you all. Now, before I went on break, before tonight's Hate It and Love It, I was saying that as business owners, we always are mindful and we talk about the cost of things. But then there are opportunities for us to take advantage of free opportunities to promote and put our business out there. And I've seen an influx of people not replying to it. So let me tell you all what's going on. Despite all of the things that are going on to strip a lot of the efforts to celebrate Black History Month and things of that sort, I'm very thankful that with the space that I work in my daytime job, that we do still have that freedom to celebrate and essentially kind of business as usual, right? Not really disregarding that, which I think it takes a stand. It's totally badass to be able to be like, you know what, we still celebrating. I'm not leaving, coming with that type of energy. So I was super excited when they gave me permission to go ahead and say, hey, you know what, let's have a day, a pop-up where we bring in Black business owners to, sell their products and do different things. Now, I put the call to action out there some weeks ago. As soon as I got the word, I immediately whipped up a flyer. It was out there. It was to the public, right? I emphasized the fact that it was, you don't have to pay. Now, typically, I used to vend with Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Shout out to Lavish Looks. I would vend with there, and every time you had to pay a vendor fee. Now, to date, I did a few in my day. There were two ladies that they were just so amazing at how they had promoted, and they were just women of my own kind when it came to marketing and promotion for an event. Okay, that was Nicole, and then Capri. Okay, which Capri, she's a dope, stylist, all of that other stuff. Nicole, she has her own spa. These are real business women. They put together this pop-up. You paid your fee. You got your fee back within the first hour of you being there. Instantly. Okay. So I'm thinking that, I'm never going to charge anyone, when they're coming into my workspace, only because, I don't double dip. You got, ethically, you got to be good out here if you're going to be a business person, especially if they're giving you the autonomy to bring in people, of your own, resources and cognizance. Okay, great. So I put it out there. And definitely only one person, you know, she was good. She had vended there before. And then a couple other people, they let me know just due to work and schedule conflicts, fine. But a lot of people just kind of like blew it off. And this is the thing, y'all. I have to say this. I think the hated it this week is this. I go back and forth sometimes in the place that I'm in as far as in business and my career, a lot of times professionally, where it feels that when I really reach out with genuine intent and honest opportunities, you know, like I would never bring anything to anyone that was not legitimate. I try to be over communicative in terms of with different opportunities, having the details together. You know, I try to come correct when I do. And even after all of these years, sometimes I would say my hated it this week is that sometimes it's still a struggle. You know, as strong as I've become, as thick of a skin as I've had, you know, when you are just deliberately blown off and you are coming with honest intentions, that really, like, what it does for me is I don't get anything additional out of providing an opportunity for people to come and sell their products or market and showcase themselves, network and meet other people. A lot of times it's not really a great reward for that. But so that's the hated it, right? But the love it that comes out of it is that even despite some of the things that happen, or just sometimes, you know, people, they'll look at your message, not even say anything, you will have come correct. I try to be polite. I speak to people. I never, you know, I'm very big on, I told y'all before on another hated it. I don't like when people just address me and come at me with a request or say things without giving a salutation. Saying hello is simple. Saying good morning or good afternoon is okay. Hey, how you doing? At least before you're going to ask me for something, at least ask how I'm doing. I may not have the capacity for whatever it is that you are about to send me at this moment. But some people will just reach out to you and they get straight to it. It gets on my nerves. I digress. You develop a tough skin. You learn that even when you have those things, that the right people that's supposed to be aligned with those opportunities, you all will find each other. So I wanted to share that with you all tonight, because you know what? The last couple of years personally have been a challenge in a number of ways. It sounds like Auntie Tracy, she agreed too. It's been hard, you know, and I don't ever want to waste my time, and I surely don't want to waste anyone else's. So the lesson in all of it is that sometimes when those feelings come up, you just feel like, wait a minute, you know, I feel like I'm feeling a little bit played to the left here. I'm feeling a little bit put off, but all of these things, because as a normal human being, those feelings are going to come up. And it was important to me because I debated if I would share it tonight, but then God put it on my heart to go ahead and say it, because you know what, it may resonate with someone, even if it's not the mass majority, and that's okay too. But even when you feel those things, it's okay. You know, sometimes we don't know what other people are working with or what their capacity is. But what we have to make sure that we always check ourselves on and understand is that no matter what, you're still worthy to share those resources. You're still a credible source. You're still whatever. You know, some people may look at it like, oh, you know, I don't know what she does or what she gets into. And then the people that I have had people, y'all, and they know who they are. It's no need to call it out. We don't do the mess. But I've had people that were skeptical. And then when they came into the inner folds of some of the things that I did bring them into, they are still making steady income from that on a yearly basis. That's a blessing to be able to do that. And again, it's not for recognition or for anything, you know. I just be like, hey, like this would go good with this. I like to connect the dots. I like to connect the pieces and help people really find those resources. 100%. So it's some haters and love is they be tied together. But y'all, the Love It Vacation's coming back. We're coming back on March 1st. We'll be back at the Hideaway. I'm really excited about it. You know, of course, same crew, different party. We're gonna be having a good time. Jasmine, shout out to Jasmine, Gems by Jazz. Okay, she's gonna be celebrating her birthday. It's gonna be lit. Now, another thing that I had debated about, like, do I talk about it? Do we share? So y'all, one thing that I hate having to do in business is, ever put something out prematurely. Let's talk about it. And I had a situation where I did have to do that, and it was recent, with newer developments with my business. And what I'm thankful for is the power of the pivot. I'm thankful for the power of the pivot, where you can be met with a certain set of circumstances and move forward. And something else that is definitely a love for me this week is just, there's been a certain level of chaos of things that have been going on, a lot of different transitions, but there's been a way for me to deal with it with a certain level of calmness. I need somebody to hear me, because how many of us get a little anxious? How many of us are just like, oh my goodness, I'm in all these different directions. My love it this week is that even in the midst of chaos, that there has still been a certain level of calmness surrounding that. And I'll say this as someone that does get anxious sometimes. I'm the one, I'll be like, oh my gosh. My friends, family, my husband will tell you I am like worry bug, all of that. But I've been genuinely trying to practice being in a more calmer state. And I'll tell you the things that I've learned in being in that space. Ooh, okay, come on now. Y'all, I knew that y'all was gonna feel me tonight on this. Family, I knew y'all was gonna feel me tonight. There are some things that I've learned to I'm rolling it back when those moments get very heightened for me, and reminding myself that it's like, I'm safe, I'm okay, because you ever get like a thought in your head and you're just like this, oh my goodness, everything's gonna go crazy. And it's just like this. No, you are sitting comfy in your pajamas, in your bed, you're on your couch under a blanket, in your PJs again, because I'm always in my PJs when I'm at home. Always. I have a moo-moo, all of that. It gets real around here. But you feel those things. And then when you are in a place of like panic and anxiety, you're not thinking clearly, you're not in a good place. It's just not, right? And I told Anthony this morning, he was sitting in his chair right behind me. And I was just like, you know what? I was like, I am in such a place where I'm like, I don't think that I've like numbed out, but I'm at a place where it's just like, I have to be calm in order to show up in the spaces that appear chaotic right now. Because in hindsight, a lot of the things that we feel like are chaotic, we end up getting through it anyway and passing with flying colors. Every time. Every time. Isn't it amazing how that happens? There's always a way. Always. Always a way. So, I don't mean to start off, I'm not trying to be heavy. I just feel like we have to, let's be real. It's a lot of heightened things right now. People are worried. They're shaking in their boots. But the best thing that we can do right now is operate from a place of calmness. Calmness over ourselves. Because we can't control everything that's going on around us. If I could control the things that were going on around me, oh my gosh. The world that I would be in. It would be amazing. But that's not the case. Okay. Now, my last love it for this week. Flavor and Fines premiered. And that ties into my hated it from earlier. That things just kind of went RE. It was supposed to be on the app, y'all. And it's not. It's not. And it's for circumstances that are out of my control. But I'll tell you guys this, the power of pivoting. I will be in a space in my business, and I declare and decree this, because how I always have everybody come on the show and I make them declare what they are doing and really just kind of call it out. I love having those timestamps. Every Thursday for the memories on my Facebook, I go back and I listen to the show, and and who was on there at that time. Like this time, a few years ago, it was 112. Like I go back and I listen to the interviews, and then you see what they've done, and then whatever they said on the show that night, they usually accomplish that by the time the flashback comes up. So tonight, I'm just declaring for myself, for my business, that I can be self-reliant in the things that it is that I want to do. You know, I have some big goals, y'all. And hey, you know what? I grew up in Chicago in the South suburban area. I'm from around the way like everybody else, but you know what? It's like I'm deeply trying to embed myself in media and be, you know, a good person. I don't want to get all weird like the other folks and do all of that. I want to remain authentically me. I am me at the end of the day. And that's what I want to do. So my love it is that the things that I've been wanting to do for myself, I've been putting it to action. Really, really getting out there and getting in the mud with it, because you got to get in the mud with it if you're going to do it. So I'm thankful for that today. I'm thankful for the strength. I'm thankful for the vision. I'm thankful for the execution of the things that I want to do. And I have tunnel vision right now. I've neglected, probably a few things or whatever the case is in my life. Absolutely. Like chasing after what it is that I want to do, because it's that attainable and it's that important to me that I gotta go that hard. And I've gotten to a point in business. It's just like, I'll do it relentlessly, but of course, like not nothing crazy, not anything to violate moral stuff, but I'm gonna go for it. Why not go for your dreams if you can? I thank God for the ability. Okay. We're doing that. Now, wrapping it up, a few announcements. So look, the end of this month, February 23rd, is the Black Excellence Awards. I'm going to be on the red carpet, y'all. Get your tickets. Come out. Come get interviewed. I'll be on there looking cute in my dress. I got a really cute dress. I'm just trying to accessorize right now. Y'all pray for me. I really need a dressing room. Latifa, she said, nice seeing you, girl. Pretty as always. Hey, girl, nice to see you too. Sending you hearts. It's always nice to see you here. I'm glad you made it, girl. Welcome back. And Lynn said you should chase your dreams, because I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And then this is the thing. We know the reality. Look, there may only be a few, but I don't know. Lately, I've just been feeling like I just got God's favor on me, because I just keep doing whatever it is that he tells me to do. Now, I did a few things that he didn't tell me to do. I did. I did, but for the most part, everything that he told me to execute, I haven't steered off of that course. Let's be real. But I'm going to chase them. I'm going to chase them. I'm going to chase them down, because for real, y'all watch me. For real. Black Excellence Awards, I'm doing that. Okay, we have the Black Owned Support Business Day with Association Chicago. So y'all, please, if you can, make sure that y'all come out. We support anywhere from about 3 to 4 businesses on that day. And the goal is to buy them out that day. So whether if it's, coffee or baked goods, whatever it is, we want to go in and show them some love. That's March 2nd. Okay. And I forgot, dedication is March 1st. I already mentioned that. So it might be a little out of sequence. And then I'll be presenting at the 312 Awards. So I'll be around there hanging out for all of my woadies that's going to be out there. Come, pop up on me. Let's go. Let's have some fun. Let's get out here. We outside. Now, as long as it's safe, as long as it's not blizzards. Okay. Let me add that in. Because I got a little PTSD from driving, y'all. People drive crazy. It scares me. I have to take a quick break, and when we come back, I've got a pretty good what would you do, and a word from our sponsors.
Hey, are you struggling with weight loss? Try everything and the scale hasn't moved for you? Well, I think it's time for you to call our good friends over at Live Long Health. They have everything that you need to help with weight loss management, and they also offer a plethora of other services. So make sure that you go ahead and head to livelonghealth.net, okay? Or call 708-998-5542, okay? And guess what? The best thing is you could treat yourself now and pay later. They accept several different payment types. And baby, it's time for you to go ahead and make that move to get healthy. So choose to live long with Live Long Health. Be sure to shop Pretty Curvy Savage, where style meets comfort, and you can be bold and be fierce. This plus size clothing line is everything that you need in your closet, ladies. So be sure to visit prettycurvysavage.com and use promo code MzMetchi10 for your special discount. Okay, bye. Let's get into today's What Would You Do? Where we're talking about real situations with real people and offering real solutions.
Welcome back to the Blueprint Live. It's your girl, MzMetchi. Let me get in these comments. Let's see. Auntie Tracy said, LOL, now that's funny. Oh, girl, what you laughing at? Tell me what you laughing at. Okay, tonight, what would you do? Ladies, y'all already know what we do on Thursday, so I don't even know like if y'all got it already, but if you don't get it, I'm about to get my shot. Hold on. Let's get this together. Now, if you are just joining tonight's broadcast through our Facebook or YouTube live right now, please make sure that you drop your businesses in the comments or drop your channel. Follow me. I definitely follow back, y'all, because y'all know I stress that to y'all all the time. Follow people back. Don't just be collecting followers. Engage. Stop doing that. Stop scrolling past y'all friends' stuff. You know you see it like everyone else. The algorithms. If you don't like your friend's stuff, you're a hater. My cousin and my aunties on here, whenever I see them pop up on my timeline instantly, I don't care what they post. It's going to be a reaction to some engagement with it. Like, as long as it ain't nothing crazy, like you not sharing nothing crazy, it's going to get some type of engagement. Stop playing. Y'all got to stop playing out here. PSA. You in traffic? Oh my goodness. Did it, but yeah, no, me in traffic, Auntie Tracy, no, you know I don't like driving. Okay, tonight's What Would You Do? Hold on, I got my shot. Tonight we're going to Barcelona. Shout out to my sister. So y'all, I collect shot glasses. So I collect them from different cities. Even if I don't go, if people want to bring me back that, they bring me a shot glass. So tonight we're going to Barcelona. Because it's been one of them weeks, y'all. I just want to keep it real. It's been one of them weeks. She said you go hard on other drivers. I just try to see. I drive safely. This is the thing. I'm a real driver. I'm a highway driver. So I'm very hard on drivers because it's just like, get out of the way. Please. Respectfully. We're going like a smooth 70. That's a safe speed. There's nothing in front of us. Space, opportunity, peace, non-chaos. Okay, tonight's What Would You Do? My husband goes missing Saturday afternoon around 4 p.m. His last known location was his baby mama house Sunday morning. He calls Monday afternoon to say he was arrested. He didn't ask for a ride. He had no detainment paperwork, no Uber receipt, nothing to show proof of what happened. And he wants to be trusted. I go back to where you were, sir, with them lies. I've been detained a few times for questioning and a few other things. And I always came out with some type of paperwork. Just curious, what would you do in this situation? Oh, sis, now she's finna have us telling us. First off, look, I'll tell you this. This is public information. Public, sis. To kick off tonight's What Would You Do? Now, if you just tuned in, because I see y'all coming in, y'all filtering in tonight. Welcome back. Tonight's What Would You Do? Her husband, his last pinged location was his child's mother's house. I don't like saying baby mama. That gives me the creeps. He just popped up. He said that he had been arrested. Okay. Locked up. Anytime someone is saying something like that to you, it's public record. So the first thing you're going to do, sis, you're going to go to Google. Yeah. That's the first thing. You're, of course, not going to find anything because there was no arrest. He was at his child's mother's house. That's the reality. And it's not funny. It's unfortunate. Because you know what? I find myself, and my best friend and I, we laugh about this all the time. Like, sometimes men and their audacity, and this is not to hate men, because y'all know look, we love men over here. Okay. We're not talking about y'all, but sometimes it's some of y'all, it's not all of y'all, because there are good men out here. Okay. Praise God. There are good men. But some of them is not good, y'all. No. So they do kind of like wicked things. And that's, and that's okay. That's what you want to do. Okay, no tea. But it's a lot. Like this stuff that he just did. Like, it's like, don't even lie, baby. Like, you just tell the truth at that point. I always tell people, I'll respect you if you just tell the truth. Tell the truth. Just tell the truth. You ain't even got to make up no elaborate lie. Who want to go through a fable just to get to the truth? Does somebody hear me? Somebody ever took y'all down a lie that was so egregious? And it can be fact checked easily, but they just do it off the rip. Let me tell y'all this. I've been there. Oh, Jesus. Oh, we done all been a fool before. Okay, I'm just listening. Like, what? You knowing in your cognitive, your smart mind, okay, your mind, you knowing in your mind that this person is lying to you. They didn't win, they cheated, the evidence is clear. And they lie anyway. It's too much. Okay, Lynn said, who did he call if he was arrested? He was locked down with his child's mother. I agree with the wife. Go on back to jail. That's what I'm saying. Bye. Because go back to wherever you were before. You don't need to be here. Where was you at the whole time? This is the thing. Anybody that's gonna like stay out the entire night is disrespectful. That's disrespectful. And do you know that there are some guys that will like literally argue and fight against that? Like, no, that's not the case. It's just like, no, you not coming back to your dwelling with your person, crime, criminal activity, lock them up. Lock them up. Auntie Tracy, just make sure your lie don't have holes in it and make sure your slip ain't hanging. Okay. I mean, my whole thing is just like, first off, let's just try not to deceive each other in the first place. But at least if you're going to get caught up and now you spent the entire weekend with this person, just be honest at that point. It's just like, what else do you think this woman is thinking? What you were away baking cookies for the weekend? It's very obvious that you were with someone else. You were having a getaway, a love affair. I need. No. Singing that stupid ass song. Okay. Anyway, first off, sis, look them up. Look them up on the online system. Use whatever public stuff that you have in you're gonna need some talking points, sis. Because let me tell you, a lot of the times, y'all, whoever dated a narcissist before? Oh, okay. Yeah. So even if y'all didn't, hear me out. Sometimes the men that be doing you like the dirtiest, they be having some narcissistic tendencies. They may not be narcissists, like diagnosed or anything like that, but they may exhibit some of those traits that are closely related to what a narcissist is. Look it up. We're not going to go down that particular road tonight, but sometimes they be the ones that do you the worst. Okay. Oh, Jesus. It leave lasting effects. You'd be like, damn, you done played with my spirit. Jesus. If you don't know, don't judge. Look, we listen and we don't judge. So if you've never dealt with someone like that, and like I said, look it up. If you need more extensive things, look it up. But if you've ever dealt with someone like that, it will literally, it'll mess with you a little bit. Even the strongest, because I'm pretty mentally and emotionally strong. But even the strongest people, it'll get to you. Okay. But sis, look up the public information you have right now and start getting your talking points together. Because one thing a narcissist is gonna do, they're gonna flip the script on your ass. Okay. Yes, they are. Sorry to tell you. Sorry to tell you. They'll make you feel dumb for even asking about it. You like, how did you manage to wiggle your way out of this? Clever. Oh, wait a minute. Lynn said my goddaughter is on a reality show now with a narcissist. Which one? DM it to me. You don't have to drop it publicly. We not, but if you want to, drop it publicly. Because we want to get our views. Like, let me know. Cause I hate that. We gotta go rescue her. We gotta go rescue her because we gotta go get her out of that situation. The sad part about it is when I read this, what would you do? I wasn't always as boisterous as I am or like as boundary filled as I am now. And while this situation seems extensive, it makes you kind of think about times where you may have kind of like accepted a circumstance or an excuse that was completely unacceptable. It was just unacceptable all the way around. So yeah, and in this situation says, look, you know what it was. They was over there being a family. They was being a family, sis. That's why them situations is real. It's real tricky when you are dealing with, people that have children, they have past situations. It can be a little bit of a challenge if everybody is not all on the same page. If everyone has not moved on, it could get very treacherous. Let me tell you this, I would be heated. Like, I'm dating you, we together, and it's like you stayed over there for the weekend. It's not a holiday. It's not like it's Christmas or anything. That's crazy. That's nasty work. You ain't even saying nothing. And then you come back and say you got arrested. Why did that man say he got arrested like it's not public record? And then he came back with no paperwork. What did you get arrested for? I'm curious. I need to know. Kim G is in the building. Best friend. So look, okay. She said her husband goes missing on a Saturday afternoon around 4 p.m. His last known location was his BM's house. Okay. He called Monday morning to say that he was arrested. We've heard that before. He didn't ask for a ride and he had no paperwork, no Uber receipt. He had nothing on him that said that he was actually arrested. So she wants to know what would be done in that situation. I led with that she should look it up online. Let me know what you think. And because a couple of y'all came in and probably didn't know what we was talking about. Yes, I'm doing a little yabba dabba doo, baby. Yabba dabba doo. Yes, that's the recap, sis. Okay, Auntie Tracy, she said, well, if that's where you want to be, then be there and stop playing with people's feelings. That part. Like, we can work out some agreements. You can go back over there to now, right now. Because let me tell you something. Ladies and gentlemen, it's because it's not just every, this. It's not just, for the guys or the girls. Don't let nobody play up in your face. For real. When you let stuff slide, people feel like they can skate. Stand on something or you'll fall for anything. Don't let nobody treat you just like you just anybody. Like your feelings don't matter. Like you unintelligent. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like don't let anyone in your life make you feel that way. Marriage or not, family or not, friend or not. Don't do that. You cannot, no. Kim said, Google all necessary information, and when the facts line up with him being a liar, kick his ass to the curb. Ooh, and the people have spoken. Personally, because some people will try it with you. Some people will try to see how far they can get. And what I don't get is that people that don't want to have monogamous relationships, why do y'all enter into monogamous relationships knowing that y'all still want to dip over here and dip over there and dip over here, dip over there? Open it up. Stop playing with people's feelings, playing with their emotions. Don't do that. Because he running back and forth in between both of them. It gives very Peter Guns, Amina Butterfly, and the other girl. Y'all remember that storyline? They were throwing drinks and fighting and doing all types of stuff. I want to shout out to my eyebrows because they look fine. Kick them to the curb. I'm all for that. She said, wait a minute, hold on. Auntie Tracy, bet you couldn't run that one on him. Let me tell y'all, this is why I'm bad. I'm bad. And it's important to me that I've got myself together over the years, but I used to be I'm gonna get it back. So it's just like, if you doing something to me, I'm gonna do something to you. Now, I'm very thankful that wasn't the case. But have I before? Yeah, absolutely. Because why you playing with me? Are you done? Yeah, clearly. She said clearly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Clearly. This situation, gather as much evidence as you can publicly, from the public, from public resources, online, the county that you live in, the neighboring counties. Like, take it far as, think like an investigator, girl. What do men be traveling to? Like, I know exactly where to go and look up stuff. You know what I'm saying? If I need to, like, just do whatever you got to do. Just look it up. Recruit some of your girls. Everybody got an FBI friend. Right. Yeah, right. Everyone has their FBI friend. Kim, who is your FBI friend? She said, my motto is get it back in blood. So she does not want to leave him, get it back in blood. That part. It's an approach. Whatever approach works for you, but don't let nobody play you like no goofy. That's really where I'm at in my life. You're not gonna play me like I'm a goofy. Like, we're not gonna sit here and act like that I'm not like a real person with a real brain. What are we doing? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Yes, your eyebrows are tight. Yes, girl. And the funny thing about it is they need to be done. Yo, look. Okay, come on, cuz. I am. I'm just like this. If it's one thing I'm gonna get down to, is the bottom of it. I'm gonna get to the pit of it. I need to know what's going on. That's what's happening. So sis, tap into your FBI friend. You may not even know. You may have an FBI auntie. I got one of those too. Okay, you may have an FBI cousin, best friend. You never know what's going on as far as that's concerned. But sis, don't count yourself out. That's all I'm saying. Get the information that you need. That man wasn't locked up. He wasn't locked up, sis. Don't you accept that as an answer. If you do, you better turn as cold as dentine ice and do what you got to do. Whatever that looks like. It may not be. We're not saying catch a body out here. Nobody is saying to catch a stray. That's not what we're promoting tonight. But what we're saying is get back into yourself. When you get into yourself, good things happen for you. We have to decenter the things that are not for our greatest good. And if it just so happens to be the person that you're dating or that you might be married to, those might be some of the things that might need to be shedded in the process. You never know. That's only for you to determine. But in this situation, you know that you're being lied to. You don't have to sit in that if you don't want to. Don't turn up, and I don't promote violence. But you got to let it be known that you're not no goofy. And I say that in the most Chicago way, in love and in compassion to you for tonight. Look up that public information. Get your FBI friend involved quickly, hurriedly. Send it to your Gmail. That's all I got to say. She is looking gorgeous. Y'all better stop. I tried something different. Shout out to Queen Me Collections. Long time brand ambassador with her. I love it. Yeah, oh my goodness. I'm filled up today. Situations like this make me sad because sometimes when I read these what would you do's, I can identify with some of the situations. I'm gonna talk about it in tonight's topic later on because it's funny that this one came up because I got a story where somebody lied and said they was in jail too. And that was a part of the Valentine's Day stuff. And I'm definitely gonna tell y'all about it. Like that's why this one I was like, it's all gonna correlate for tonight's show. But I gotta take a quick break. I want to give y'all a word from our sponsors, and when we come back, we're gonna hop into tonight's What's Happening, What's Up.
Hey, are you struggling with weight loss? Try everything and the scale hasn't moved for you? Well, I think it's time for you to call our good friends over at Live Long Health. They have everything that you need to help with weight loss management, and they also offer a plethora of other services. So make sure that you go ahead and head to livelonghealth.net, okay? Or call 708-998-5542, okay? And guess what? The best thing is you can treat yourself now and pay later. They accept several different payment types, and baby, it's time for you to go ahead and make that move to get healthy. So choose to live long with Live Long Health.
Be sure to shop Pretty Curvy Savage, where style meets comfort, and you can be bold and be fierce. This plus-size clothing line is everything that you need in your closet, ladies. So be sure to visit prettycurvysavage.com and use promo code MzMetchi10 for your special discount. Okay, bye.
Are you in need of a mobile bartender for your next event? Contact Paris Ice Bar today. From crafted cocktails, tapas and hookah, Paris Ice Bar has you covered. Visit ibringhappyhour.com or call 407-707-8202.
Time to get into what's happening and what's up in these streets. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Welcome back to the Blueprint Live. It's your girl, MzMetchi, and it's time for What's Happening, What's Up. Now, first off, y'all know I'm just here to give y'all the news. I got a lot of different stories here tonight, so we're going to go through them. We're going to go through some highs and some lows tonight, okay? But that's okay. That's okay. Now, I know you all heard about our current administration looking to do a takeover, the war-torn Gaza Strip, okay? They're looking to build up. They want to spruce it up, okay? A lot of our allies and adversaries are not happy about it, okay? This is something that we should keep our eyes on. American citizens were saying, hey, our troops shouldn't go in to do this. This is already distressed land. Why are we doing this? What's the point of it? They're saying now that they won't need any U.S. soldiers to do it. I don't know what that means, but this is a story that we should be keeping our eye on, okay? That's what's happening and what's up. Now, who got the notification earlier this week that we wasn't going to be able to get our packages from some of our other places that we order from through USPS. Okay, I know y'all heard about it. I know all of my Shein girlies, my Fashion Nova girlies, all the girlies were concerned about packages that were coming from overseas. I had just placed the order, y'all. I was in distress. MzMetchi was in distress. Latifah was in distress. We were in distress, y'all. Understand what I'm telling you? We were in distress, only for it to be rolled back. They reversed the ban a day after it was announced. I saw a TikTok that was so funny. It was the girl, she was a postal carrier. And she's just like, she picked up 2 Shein packages. She was like, are y'all worried about these? Y'all gonna get y'all packages. I'm like, well, sis, thank you for confirming. I feel good that a sister said it because I feel like I know she gonna make sure that we get our packages. Thank you, sis. Sis, we love you. USPS is everything. We need our packages from Shein. We need. We were in distress. Okay, I sent it to all my girlies that I know. I'm just like this. I know you got a package on the way. I know you got something. Then we've been doing the doggone puppy keep. Let me know if y'all need a code. Ask it for me specifically. I will give you all my code. I promise you. I'm trying to get my $30 credit. I've been stuck at 99.98 for about a while. Okay. Help me get my little credit off of there. But I was in distress when I heard that they was putting the ban in. I'm like, what? No. This cannot be happening to me. So I was happy to see that they did reverse that. Okay. Yes. And she said, well, I realized I was never going to get my package from that big lot on TikTok. Oh, did you get scammed on there? Oh no, let's talk about it. Girl, no. You're gonna have to call your bank, call the institution. Okay, you tried to get it back. They don't exist, they're gone. Okay, moving along. Did y'all hear they stole over 100,000 eggs from Pennsylvania's distributor truck? Police are still searching for suspects that stole over 100,000 eggs. What y'all about to do? They about to sell them eggs. All you have to do is just search for who's selling eggs at a high capacity for a low rate. Look at those low rates. 100,000 eggs. When did eggs become so important to y'all? Tell me. Tell me. When y'all start caring about eggs so much that y'all stole 100,000 eggs is egregious. What? She said that was a scam, so Chase gave me my money back. Yeah, just be mindful. Read the reviews. See if people got it. Because I tell you what, I got scammed on there one time. They sold me a synthetic. Y'all know I love my units or whatever. I do. But I had ordered one and I was just like this. Y'all are so bogus for this. Y'all bogus. She said I was upset. Yeah, you be wanting whatever it is that you order. But stealing 100,000 eggs is absolutely too much. Now, moving along, some sad news today. Irv Gotti passed away, y'all. It's murder. Holla, holla. I was really sad about it. Like, he's so young. He's only 54. Oh. Very, very sad, y'all. Definitely thoughts and prayers going out to his family. His children, they just broke their silence today. We gotta remember people are dealing, this is their father. This is, their uncle. Y'all gotta give people space so that they could begin their grieving process. But sending thoughts and prayers out to their family tonight. Lynn, she said $2 a dozen. That's them, girl. And that's the thing, I guess because I really only shop for two. It's, it's not, we're not going through a whole bunch of eggs like that, but I'm just like this. Dang, they tripping about eggs. Okay. Wendy Williams' new guardian will order a new mental evaluation for her. Okay. They feel like Wendy Williams, look, I'm going to always be rooting for her. I don't care. Now, I know y'all heard it was the footage that was going all around. And I felt like it was so unfortunate. Like, why y'all doing Marcus Jordan the way that y'all doing him? Why y'all keep bringing up all the things and his little indiscretions? They didn't put out his video for when he got arrested. What y'all doing? Leave that man alone. He got stuck on the railroad. Pray for him. I know y'all done seen the lady that's over in Pakistan acting up. I know y'all done seen her. Have y'all seen the lady in Pakistan? Now, if you haven't, it's some videos and she went over there and she was acting up. Yes, she was. She had me cracking up. Every video that I saw had me in my chest a little bit. Well, they say that she was refusing to leave, but then, there are reports that she's come back. But some of the videos and the footage that she's provided is pure comedic gold, okay? And just naturally, you could tell that that's just who she is. That's just who she is. She was over there having the time of her life, and they show her much love. Now, do y'all remember when Killer Mike got escorted out of the Grammys? Okay. He is suing the security firm that was responsible for that takeout for public humiliation. He's suing them. He's going to sue. Okay. Go ahead, Killer Mike. That was horrible what happened. I saw the footage of that. I was like, not Killer Mike. No. Now, did you all hear that the Reagan Airport employees, they were arrested for leaking the video of the DC plane crash. So they ended up getting fired for leaking that footage. Y'all, we have to watch what we do with our phones and what we put on there. Okay? You got to be careful. You got to be careful with who you share that information with. You can't mess up your livelihood for everything. But it was like some of the images that were out there, they needed to be seen by the public. I said personally, one of those planes that went down looked like a missile. But, you know, I could just be a little conspiracy theorist. I don't know. I was happy to hear that Eddie Murphy, he has a documentary coming to Netflix this year. Love to hear a little bit more about his life and what he's got going on. He's definitely one of the greats. We got to celebrate him while he's here. A story that really got me revved up and really got me excited. So did you all hear about a Black church in DC that the Proud Boys vandalized? Okay. They ended up gaining control over their trademark. Check this out. So this story, the Proud Boys, they rough up this church, they tear it up, they do all of this. They run up about $2.6 million worth of damage. Okay. This happened. They never paid. They said, screw the church. They weren't doing it. Okay. The judge in the state ended up saying that, hey, no. Okay. You all aren't going to pay them. They're going to get everything off of the proceeds from this trademark. They get everything from it. During Black History Month, it's just a special touch to it. It's special to me. I don't know. Now, did you all hear that the Trump administration has filed a lawsuit against the state of Illinois, the city of Chicago, and Cook County for its sanctuary status? Our mayor has to go and sit in court, y'all. They have to go and sit out there. And me as a Will County resident, I'm just looking like, damn, that's messed up. Lynn said the Proud Boys are so mad. I'm glad the church got them. Me too. It's like, what are you doing here? Now, this was a bill that they're looking to, it's proposed in the state legislature that they are going to allow, they want to allow 18 to 20-year-olds to drink legally in Illinois with a parent or guardian. So if they're 18 to 20 years old, right before the legal age of 21, they would be allowed to drink as long as they were in proximity of their parent or guardian. What do you all think about that? I don't know. I mean, I guess you would have to determine what that looks like. You know, people getting hammered with their kids. I don't know. I don't know if that's what they would do. I don't think so. You never know. I don't know. Yeah, that one is 18 to 20. I mean, I suppose. Hey, I know I had my taste before 18. It's funny. I can go back and talk to my dad now and tell him like all of the crazy stuff that we used to do when we were younger. And it wasn't too crazy. We were honest, my sister and I, we were bad, but not to the bone. And I think she would absolutely agree. We were bad, but just not to the bone like that. We were having a good time. But yeah, so many things going on around us. You all let me know what's happening and what's going on around you. Okay. Let me know. Now, when we come back, let me go ahead and get this stuff up here. When we come back, tonight's topic, I want to know what was your best and the worst Valentine's Day. We got to share tonight. We got to share. And make sure that if you haven't already, that you drop those businesses in the comments. Okay. I want to connect with you. I want to know what's going on. We'll be right back after this break.
Learn more about MzMetchi today. She's an entrepreneur, host of the Blueprint Live, media personality, professional brand ambassador, brand talent manager, commercial real estate professional, event host, beauty and fashion influencer, marketing and promotions professional. Learn more about MzMetchi by visiting MzMetchi.com for more information.
Hey, are you struggling with weight loss? Try everything and the scale hasn't moved for you? Well, I think it's time for you to call our good friends over at Live Long Health. They have everything that you need to help with weight loss management, and they also offer a plethora of other services. So make sure that you go ahead and head to livelonghealth.net, okay? Or call 708-998-5542, okay? And guess what? The best thing is you could treat yourself now and pay later. They accept several different payment types, and baby, it's time for you to go ahead and make that move to get healthy. So choose to live long with Live Long Health.
Now it's time for the Blueprint Live's topic of the day. Let's get into it.
Welcome back to the Blueprint Live. It's your girl, MzMetchi. Now, for tonight's topic, let me go ahead and bring that up. We're talking about the worst and best Valentine's Day. Oh, okay. The worst. So, funny thing, I chose tonight's What Would You Do because what it did was it triggered a memory where I was like, okay, I'm like, oh, I'll tie this in for tonight's topic. So, probably one of the worst ones that I can remember because for the most part, I had really good ones. Even when I was single, I still had a good time because there were, always different things that you could do where even if you were single, you could go and, be with your friends and do all of that other stuff. I love my community. We would love each other down. So it was good. And I was seeing someone and, you just know when people, they just start to act weird, like the guys or the girls, because the girls could do it too. They just act weird. They get real withdrawn. And you're like, okay, you're doing whatever. Definitely went missing on Valentine's Day. And came back like 2 days later, like trying to, you know how like they'll be gone and then try to come back and bombard you. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is motherfucking. Needless to say, it ended very shortly after that. Like the whole situation, just even contact. I think it was like, okay, if that was Valentine's Day, it was probably 100% done, completely wrapped up by the 20th. Stop talking to me. You're blocked. I used to use Mr. Number back in the day before phones was actually able to block the stuff for you on the phone. I would use the Mr. Number. I'm like, you just have to go straight to voicemail. A fool, a clown. I had another one that also, it's funny. When I read this back, I didn't even think about this one. But I had somebody else do that too. It's only happened to me twice in my life. And he definitely was with his child's mother. And you know what I said when that fool tried to come back around? I'm just like, look, first off, no. Second off, y'all should go and be a family. If you gonna keep going back there, you should probably go and solidify. In all seriousness, go be a family. Please stop playing. Please stop playing like you're available, but you're partially available. And you got to be able to walk away in peace. Don't become fiddle, honey. Especially not, and Valentine's Day, especially holidays. Like I know it's a man-made holiday or whatever the case is, but if your person really rock with you, they're gonna do something to at least acknowledge you. Understand? I just spent 14. Well, it'll be 14 Valentine's Day at this point. Sometimes it just be like, look, we're going to do some candy or whatever the case is. We finna chill. We finna go do whatever. Like it has looked different in all of the years that it's been celebrated. All of them. None of them was the same. Some were more extravagant than others. It is what it is. The best one that I probably had though, I've had a few. few. They've all been more so in my adult life. You know, as you an adult, you get to do more things. You can go places. You don't even have to be here if you don't want to. You don't have to be around. You don't have to be around. Okay, so the best one. I can't remember the year, y'all. The year escapes me. But it was, you know, definitely with Anthony. Like, look, anytime we go and it just be like real super romantic like that, that's what I do like. They all be the best for me. Sometimes some of my best ones have even been the ones where it's just been at home, you know, just chill at home. I've made hibachi here before. I gotta walk. Have a walk. I've definitely done that. I think that was probably Sweetest Day. One and the same, right? Like all the lovey-dovey holidays or whatever, like all of them is not spent out in the streets. Sometimes it's just, it doesn't permit, you know. It doesn't go. And actually, one of the ones that I did at home, I think I did a surf and turf here. That was a good one. That was real good. And I ain't talking about like the little lobsters. I'm talking about the big ones. Big potato, big loaded, all of that. All of that. Those are mine. What's y'all best and worst Valentine's Day story? I want to know. Oh, wait. I forgot about one. In college at SIU. Hold on, wait a minute. I don't know if I got any Salukis that's going to be on here with me. Do y'all remember when Young Jock and Pretty Willie came down? Lay your body down and let me touch your body. And you know it's going down and ain't nobody here to stop me. Baby, when I tell you, that was one of and look, I was single. I had just got down to college. Okay. That was my first Valentine's Day on campus. And that was one of the best Valentine's Days that I've had outside of my relationship. Like that was probably the one. When I tell you, y'all, we kicked it. It was a whole scandal that happened off of that particular concert and everything that was going on. But rewind to the actual concert. One of our classmates, I forget his name, because he don't even DP the franchise. I think that's what his name was. And if I'm wrong, I'll correct myself. He had his music out. So then Young Jock came and performed or whatever the case is, but Pretty Willie was on before him. Okay. And that song that I just sang, that was his. Yes. If these four walls could talk, babe. You know, okay, a jam. Okay. It was one of them. He came and performed, and then Young Jock did. Y'all, Young Jock, his ass is crazy. Crazy, but not in a bad way. Baby, it was Valentine's Day. The ladies was out. Child, he pulled his goddamn on pants down on the stage. We like, what's about to happen? What's happening right now? Is everybody okay? Kim said Pretty Willie was a vibe. Yes. We were all trying to figure it out. Needless to say, they had an after party at one of our bars that was local to the campus at SIU when they came down there and performed for that Valentine's Day. The after party went up harder than the concert. We partied all night. Okay. That was one of my best Valentine's Day that I had. You know what I'm saying? Like just, you know, out with my friends. And it was a group of us. Even like some of my friends was coupled up. Like, you know, shout out to my friend. They still married to this day. Like, you know, her dude was there. It was a vibe, you know. And then come to find out Pretty Willie is, y'all, my friend, like this is our family friend. That's her whole cousin. You get what I'm saying? So we in the VIP. We here, y'all. We here, right? We in the VIP. Just get him a wristband. They with us. So many instances. Okay, but this particular Valentine's Day, this was my first Valentine's Day down there. We off the Parmesan. Do somebody that went to college hear me? Do you hear me? We were at the Paul Masson Peach, to be exact. Super ghetto, super outlandish, super drunk for Valentine's Day. That is the one that I will always remember. And you know what? I'm gonna make it a point that this particular story, I'm gonna clip it up and I'm gonna put it on TikTok. And I gotta tag Young Jock because that was one of the most fun nights that I've had, I think, in my lifetime. Never forget it. Never forget it. And it was Valentine's Day. That by far is probably one of my favorite ones that I can remember. I want y'all to drop y'all's too. Drop it in the comments. All right, y'all. I'm not gonna hold you for too long. Bear with me. I have to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna hop into tonight's quote of the night to close out. Be right back.
Be sure to shop Pretty Curvy Savage, where style meets comfort, and you can be bold and be fierce. This plus-size clothing line is everything that you need in your closet, ladies. So be sure to visit prettycurvysavage.com and use promo code MzMetchi10 for your special discount. Okay, bye.
Are you in need of a mobile bartender for your next event? Contact Paris Ice Bar today. From crafted cocktails, tapas and hookah, Paris Ice Bar has you covered. Visit ibringhappyhour.com or call 407-707-8202.
Hey, are you struggling with weight loss? Try everything and the scale hasn't moved for you? Well, I think it's time for you to call our good friends over at Live Long Health. They have everything that you need to help with weight loss management, and they also offer a plethora of other services. So make sure that you go ahead and head to livelonghealth.net, okay? Or call 708-998-5542, okay? And guess what? The best thing is you can treat yourself now and pay later. They accept several different payment types, and baby, it's time for you to go ahead and make that move to get healthy. So choose to live long with Live Long Health.
Thank you so much for all of my listeners for tuning in. And now it's time for the quote of the night.
Welcome back to the Blueprint Live. It's your girl, MzMetchi. Let me get into these comments. Auntie Tracy said, Pretty Ricky, they called him. So look, no, Auntie Tracy, so Pretty Willie he's one singer. Pretty Ricky is a group. Now, we used to listen to Pretty Ricky too. Baby, grind on me. Relax your mind. Take a sign with me. Pretty Ricky. Yes, Pretty Ricky. Now, for tonight's quote of the night, we're going to get ready to close out for this evening. I appreciate y'all time. Y'all hanging out with me on this beautiful Thursday evening. I don't know where you are. It's a little cold and windy. The wind is gusting behind me as I'm talking to you all now. But I just want to close out with this, and I'll share a little tidbit. Adaptability is your greatest strength. The ability to adjust and change course in the face of adversity leads to endless possibilities. Adaptability is your greatest strength. The ability to adjust and change course in the face of adversity leads to endless possibilities. I tell you all every week that I allow the quotes to find me. And if I could be honest with you all, the last couple weeks, it started probably from about last Monday. There was a feeling of a slight defeat that was trying to make way in my life, in my business, and things that are out of my control, and isn't that difficult when it's things that are out of your control and you have to adapt, right? I think that it's been my biggest strength since last week to be able to adapt to all the changes, because when I tell you, I'm not lying to you, it has been a time from, like I said, from the 9 to 5, from everything. It's been a lot, okay? But being able to adapt to those circumstances as they're ever changing, it's given me strength as I've gone on. is leading me to some different things and some different opportunities that I'm lining up for myself to just kind of make sure that I don't have to travel this course again in a lot of ways. And I appreciate everyone's support. I hope that you all continue to support me, especially with some of the things that's coming up. You know, I told you all that I was going to put out a call to action. So this is where I'm at. And I can say this to you all because now it's like official. I was in a place of waiting on some things in terms of being able to not so much as make certain announcements, but to put certain calls out to action so that I could bring it to life. So I'm really excited. You know, before COVID happened, the last time that I hosted a networking brunch was right before everything kind of went down. Okay. I did that and then I went and hopped on a cruise and I was out of here. Because y'all know whenever I throw something, I'll be like, gotta go, bye, leaving. And I plan to do the same this year. But my next one, I have it scheduled for May 17th. I'm super excited. I am looking to partner with other business women now. I'll do something for the guys. And we're not saying that you all are excluded, but this one is for my ladies. Ladies, leave your man at home. We about to network and we about to be grown. Okay, like that's what's going on. I want you all to come out. I'm looking for vendors. You know, at this particular point, I've reached out to a couple of caterers and everything, but I'm open to hearing some different proposals from people, or even having you all come out and showcase what it is that you do so that people can have an array of items that they could choose from. You know, for me, I want to be able to provide a space where we can put all of the dope people that I know under one roof. Yes, Latif said I will definitely make it to the one in Calumet City. Okay, I can't wait to see you on the first. Come up, come have a drink with me. They $5, girl. Let's have a drink. But also mark down May 17th. It's going down. You know, God willing, baby, as long as I'm here, we gonna have this brunch. I put the call out to all of my people. As far as just the ones that I'm like, hey, it's important for me to have you all here. You know, I want to honor these women, you know, in my own way, just acknowledge them, you know what I'm saying, publicly, because I've done it online, I've done that, but in person, to their face, like, hey, thank you. Okay, I plan on having a MzMetchi moment with all of these particular, these women that have been very impactful to my life in their own way. So we're gonna have some fun. I will be releasing details for that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be coming out in March. I'll be dropping all the details so that you all can secure your tickets. It is going to be, you know, a very exclusive event. I'm not saying everybody can go, because we're gonna do more than one. But for this first one, this is gonna be a very targeted group, because it's time for us to get together and it's time for us to build. We have to get together. So if you are interested in marketing what you have going on, you have products to sell, I'm here for you. I tell y'all that all the time. I'm here to promote y'all. And I have the abilities to do that, and I look forward to it. Okay, so May 17th, mark it on your calendars. Okay, be among the 50 people that's going to be able to come into the room and experience a premium experience. Okay, that's what we're doing. That is what we are doing. Now, if you haven't already, make sure that you're following me, your girl MzMetchi, on all platforms. That's MzMetchi. Make sure that you're also following the Blueprint Media Company at the BP Media Co. If you are interested in advertising with me, visit thebpmediaco.com. Okay, I love and I'm so thankful for my radio partners: Fluent Radio, Philly Jams 95.3, Indy 101.5. Okay, these are the ones that you can catch my show every Sunday at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. And you can also listen on Spotify, iHeart, or wherever you listen to your favorite shows. Last but not least, before I get out of here, I have to thank my amazing sponsors that make it possible for me to be here every week. Okay, shout out to Live Long Health, Pretty Curvy Savage, Paris Ice Bar, and Fiya Infusions. Now, next week I'm going to be out because I told y'all, look, it's getting to that season, so you all can catch me. I'll be dropping some information tomorrow as far as all of the places that, hey, if you're free, come out, let's network, let's connect with each other. If nothing else, let's get a selfie, because I love a good selfie. Come out and come join me for some of the events that are coming up. You know, first quarter is heating up. And baby, when I tell you I'm about to set it on fire with this networking brunch, so you all heard it here from me first. Details are dropping soon. I love you guys. And until next time, bye.